us to be here, and it's good to see so many wonderful products with a good integrity, wanting to introduce a healthy lifestyle and conscientious about the environment. And that's who we are, and that's why we do what we do. My name is Sanderson. I'm CEO of Elektra. We created a product range of transdermal magnesium. So that's a magnesium supplement you absorb through the skin using various magnesium products. It's a natural way, it's the way nature intended. Today we have a big escalation on the whole planet, in the Western world, in all modern industrialized societies, of diseases growing, such as diabetes, heart disease, immune system disorders, even cancer. At the essential base of all those inflammatory degenerative diseases is a magnesium deficiency. I'm going to explain to you how that works, and I'm going to go through things very quickly, so I apologise if it's too quick. We're at F38 in the Australia Pavilion with lots of samples for you to try, so please come and see us after the presentation for a sample. So magnesium deficiency symptoms can manifest or present as cramps, twitches, restless legs, skin disorders like eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, even acne. You can also get chronic fatigue, irritability, headaches. Inflammation and pain is a big one. Inflammation anywhere in the body. Disturbed sleep. The whole electrical nervous system gets very shaky and twitchy. You can get severe heart arrhythmias, which is what happened to me in 2008. I was a magazine editor. I had to do, when the GFC hit, too many night shifts. I sometimes did not sleep for 24 hours to get to print on time, and that severely depletes magnesium. So I developed heart arrhythmias, and the only thing that would fix it, naturally, was magnesium. Magnesium is the center of the chlorophyll molecule in plants. It's a very stable molecule with 12 protons, 12 electrons, and 12 neutrons. It is the center of the chlorophyll molecule in plants. So it's good to eat your greens, and it's good to see the Chinese culture with a dominant theme of green vegetables in their diet, and that's a very good thing. If, however, those green vegetables have the good minerals in the soil, it all comes down to the type of farming. If you use industrial chemicalized farming, you're not going to have the minerals that you need. Even if you do eat a fresh, healthy, organic food diet, you need to have the minerals in the soil. So we have a lot of deficiency because magnesium is the master mineral with 350 different direct functions and thousands more when you consider it supports enzyme activity. It cofactors with many other nutrients such as calcium. It is the master controller of how calcium is used in the body. You need magnesium to synthesize vitamin D, which is good for the bones, the immune system. If you just take D tablets and your magnesium is low, you're not going to be able to use that vitamin D very well. You need magnesium for iron metabolism, so you could have iron sufficient in your blood test and yet you have anemia. Why is that? It could be because magnesium is too low, and also it cofactors with the zinc. Zinc is very important for the brain and the skin. When your magnesium gets too low, you can have inflammation and oxidative stress anywhere in the body, in the heart, in lungs. You can have inflammation in the skin. The immune system can become very weak when magnesium is low. You can get painful, creaky joints, stiffness everywhere. It's a big problem for many people. Low magnesium leads to premature aging. So in other words, we get old and crunchy and harder faster because magnesium makes us flexible and stretchy. It's used to make collagen and elastin. It's a relaxing mineral, so calcium tightens, magnesium relaxes. When you get lower and lower magnesium because you have stress, and stress loses a lot of magnesium, calcium moves into that soft tissue and starts to harden everything. Then we get into problems with hypercalcemia. Also, you can get too much buildup of acids in the body, which can lower your immune system, which attracts pathogens and viruses and bacteria and bad fungus you don't want because they eat you up. What causes magnesium deficiency? Well, I mentioned it many times. Stress is the biggest loser of magnesium. We use it up excessively under stress. So even pregnancy itself is a form of stress. but you should be able to handle it if you have all the good nutrients. The baby will take about 10% of the mother's own minerals out of her bones during a pregnancy, so you want to make sure mother and baby are supplied with a plentiful supply of good minerals, and you can absorb a lot through the skin. Excess alcohol, caffeine, sugar, diuretics, birth control pills, medications and vaccination will cause excessive magnesium loss, any kind of stresses. Then I mentioned depleted soils, food processing. Magnesium is highly water soluble, so we lose it in the cooking. You can get some people with genes that cause excessive magnesium loss. Diabetics have, and people with kidney deficiency have hypomagnesuria, which means that they lose a lot of magnesium in the urine. And also if you have traumas, burn surgery, Crohn's disease, digestive issues, you can't absorb a lot of magnesium. Sugar steals magnesium. You need 28 magnesium molecules to synthesize one sucrose molecule and 56 molecules of magnesium to metabolize a fructose molecule. So when you're eating a piece of fruit full of its natural minerals, those minerals help metabolize the fructose. But when it's processed and everything's stripped out of it, you get the fructose, you get the sugars, and then your body has no way to metabolize it into energy. And guess what happens? It gets moved into fat. So that leads to diabetes. What you'll find is that the lower the magnesium gets in the body, the higher the sugar sensitivity. The higher the magnesium, the lower the sugar sensitivity. So it's a direct relationship with metabolism. Magnesium gives you more energy. Low magnesium makes you feel fatigued. And it all comes down to how magnesium is used by the mitochondria. So you'll see a mitochondrion here sliced in two. It's extremely important. There's about 1,000 mitochondria in an average cell, and they produce our energy supply called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. In the links between the three phosphates is magnesium, absolutely essential for the production of electrical energy. So when we get low in magnesium, energy levels drop. And magnesium holds the charge in the cell as well. So as you lose magnesium, the cell membrane becomes leaky and depolarized, and you lose hydration. Potassium can leak out too much, and then too much calcium and sodium moves inside the cell, which causes overstimulation and cell hardening. You need magnesium to synthesize cholesterol, the good cholesterol, the healthy cholesterol. 50% of your brain is made of cholesterol. It's not a good idea to strip your body of the cholesterol. It holds you together. It forms nerve sheaths. You need cholesterol to make your hormones. It's absolutely vital that you produce a good, healthy cholesterol and you don't strip your body of it. What's bad is oxidized or rancid cholesterol, which then becomes a free radical, which damages the body. So magnesium works like an antioxidant. It helps donate electrons. Superfoods are superfoods because they donate electrons and they're high in antioxidants, and that's what magnesium does. So you can get it in seaweed, coconut, forest berries, raw cacao, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds. But we need really large amounts or large volumes of those foods to be able to get enough magnesium if you have a lot of stress. So that means that we really can't get enough from the food by itself today. The best way to get large amounts of magnesium is through the skin, because the skin is the largest organ of the body. So for many millennia, people have been bathing in the ocean, mineral-rich hot springs to get rid of their arthritis, to detox, and to get the magnesium into them. It's very calming and relaxing. And you can even have a foot soak at home. If you get a bit lazy and you need your magnesium every day, of course you do, you can also rub it on with our products. So we get the food-grade magnesium chloride in from the Tibetan Plateau. It is from a pristine region, not near mining, not near agriculture, not near populations with pollution. It's very, very important that the source of the salts is very clean. Not only do we get the food-grade magnesium chloride, it's tested in Australia, each batch in an independent laboratory, down to 10 parts per billion. It has no mercury and no lead, and the highest level of elemental magnesium in the magnesium chlorides on the planet. So we use magnesium chloride is also very easy to absorb. As soon as it's mixed with water, it's able to be absorbed by cells without any further digestion, and the body is actually hungry for chloride because chloride represents 70% of the body's negative ion content. compared to other magnesiums, magnesium chloride is very superior for absorption and use in the cells. So oral versus transdermal, when you take tablets, supplements, especially magnesium, it's very difficult to digest and absorb, even if you don't have Crohn's or you don't have digestive disorders. Nevertheless, the bowel wall can only take very dilute amounts of magnesium. Any more than that just ends up in the toilet. Some of you may have experienced that. You can absorb magnesium through the skin just like the tree roots absorb minerals from the soil. The skin is a reservoir for nutrients, and this is what it looks like. It's a close-up, the stratum corneum. So it has little pockets which hold water, nutrients, and then you have lipids and fats that surround those pockets that stop you from dehydrating. If you didn't have your lipids in your skin, you would evaporate like a bowl of water into the air. So we need all of those nutrients coming together. When you go in the sunshine, you make vitamin D. It's stored in the skin, in the epidermis, and the little capillaries underneath. You see the little blood vessels draw the magnesium and the other nutrients like vitamin D in as is needed over time. So you can soak in magnesium, which is very good for detoxing because the skin is able to also release toxins into the hot water. Sprinkle it in the bath for the kids. That'll calm them right down for a good sleep. If you go to the gym and you overwork your muscles and you don't want them to be sore, you can spray it on. So the magnesium spray is a 61% formula with extra ingredients to enhance absorptions. We only use natural and organic ingredients, so there are no dangerous chemicals. It's very good for using on those extra tight spots, frozen shoulders, if you have a little bit of a backache. Very good to use in a massage as well. Good to relieve cramps, twitches and restless legs. The signature product of ours is actually Elektra Magnesium Cream. We're the first on the planet to have invented magnesium cream, all natural and at 15% concentration. So it's very soothing, gentle, calming. Even children can use it. Screaming toddlers, we've calmed down the screaming toddler within 5 to 10 minutes with just a half a teaspoon of cream massaged into the back. Very good for massage, relaxation, anti-aging cream, good to treat acne. It just helps the skin recover and regenerate by giving it all the nutrition that it needs. All we are doing is feeding the skin with food. The body takes that food, it uses the nutrients and it heals itself. So you can use it as a moisturizer, massage cream, face cream. It's also very helpful to get rid of dermatitis, eczema, psoriasis. So those people working with a lot of detergents and things that irritate the skin, you can help your skin recover with the cream. So Elektra Magnesium Cream is manufactured in Queensland, Australia to the highest manufacturing standard. We have a TGA listing as a therapeutic product for those that are interested in Elektra Magnesium Cream and are looking for distributors to Asia because everyone suffers from stress, and this is a wonderful way to put back the magnesium that's lost under stress. It feels great too. So come and try our samples, F38 in the Australia Pavilion. Thank you very much for listening.